Bonjour and welcome back to the channel, fellow numismatists and curious collectors. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today we're diving into the fascinating world of French coinage and specifically an absolute beauty, the 20 centimes coin from 1969. A golden shade masterpiece that continues to shine on today's collector market. In this episode, we'll explore the history, design, mintage, condition, and most importantly, the real auction values in today's market in dollars. So whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just found this coin in an old drawer, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. The 20 centimes coin of 1969 comes from a pivotal time in France. This was the end of the Fourth Republic, just after the political and cultural transformations of the 1960s. The country was redefining itself, and even its coinage was part of that evolution. This coin was minted under the Fifth French Republic and features design elements that reflect France's commitment to liberty, equality, and fraternité liberté. Egalite, fraternit, a national motto that appears proudly on the reverse side. Let's take a close look at the design on the obverse. We have the stunning profile of Mariam the National, personification of the French Republic, wearing a Phrygian cap, a symbol of liberty since Roman times. The engraving was done by the legendary artist Oscar Rodi, though later stylized versions were used post-WW. I'll now flip to the reverse, and we see a beautiful olive branch wrapped around the denomination 20 centimes, the year 1969, and of course the famous motto, Liberté, Egalite, Fraternit. The coin is visually striking, with a golden shade thanks to its aluminum bronze composition, giving it a rich, warm tone, especially when in fine or higher condition. Now, let's get into the specs. Composition: 92% copper, 6% aluminum, 2% nickel. Weight: 3.0 grams. Diameter: 23 millimeters. Edge smooth. Mintage year 1969. Total mintage over 100 million coins, but few survive in truly fine to uncirculated condition. While this was a circulating coin, many were worn down through daily use, so a well-preserved coin with its original luster and sharp details can fetch surprisingly high prices today. Alright, let's talk dollars. How much is this 1969 French 20 centimes coin actually worth in today's market? For coins in fine condition, the typical market value is modest, around $55,000 USD. But when we move into extremely fine EU or uncirculated grades with that rich golden tone, the price jumps significantly. Some rare auction sales have seen top grade examples go for $60,000 USD, particularly when slabbed and graded by NGC or PCGS. And don't forget coins with a deep golden hue, full strike, and no corrosion or heavy scratches are especially desirable. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1969 French 20 centimes coin, here are a few expert tips. Check the edges and legends. Make sure the rim is intact and the lettering is crisp. Look for luster. That original mint shine gives it extra value. Avoid polished coins. Cleaning or polishing can reduce the value. Authentication for higher-end sales. Consider certification by a trusted grading service. Marketplaces: eBay, MA shops, and French auction houses are great places to track price trends. So whether you found a 1969 centimes coin in a relative's coin jar or you're actively collecting world coins. This little French piece is a golden gem worth noticing. It tells a story of culture, design, and history, and in fine or better condition, it can be a real sleeper hit in your collection. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1977. A small coin with a golden shade, high historical value, and a big surprise in the auction world today. This coin, minted in 1977, might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but don't be fooled. In the world of coin collectors, this golden shaded beauty is now making waves in auction markets across the globe. With its excellent condition, shiny surface, and preserved brilliance, it's considered a truly high-quality treasure, and in recent auctions, it's been selling for big money in dollars. The 1977 France 20 centimes coin is a classic representation of French Republican symbolism. On the obverse, we see the graceful figure of Marianne, the embodiment of the French Republic, walking forward with determination and liberty. Her robe flowing, she holds a symbol of strength and hope, the torch of freedom. On the reverse, the coin displays its denomination 20 centimes, surrounded by the words Liberté, Égalité, fraternité, the iconic motto of France, standing for liberty, equality, and brotherhood. Below, the year 1977 is beautifully stamped, making it a piece of historical art in your palm. Now, let's talk material and shine. Though not made of pure gold, this coin has a golden bronze alloy tone, giving it that eye-catching shimmer that collectors love. When found in excellent condition with no scratches, smooth edges, and full luster, this coin stands out in any collection. In numismatics, condition is king. In 1977, 20 centimes in worn state might only fetch $1, but in top-tier grade, like UNC or XF, this coin has been trusted as a hidden gem and now appearing in international auction houses, gaining high attention. Let's talk numbers. Recently, collectors have witnessed a market explosion for rare European coins, especially from France. At a well-known online auction, a France 1977 20 centimes in mint golden shine and high-grade preservation sold for nearly 95,000 United States dollars. Why the sudden jump? Because collectors now understand the rarity of these coins in top condition. Most 1977 20 centimes were used in everyday circulation, so very few survive in pristine, untouched quality. That's what makes your shiny piece a treasure among treasures. Collectors from France, Canada, the USA, and even Japan are now actively seeking coins like this. The combination of its historic French symbolism, golden shine, and limited excellent condition supply makes this 1977 coin a truly trusted treasure in the world of numismatics. Plus, many buyers are also sending their coins to grading agencies like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and preserve them. A slab graded 197720 centimes in MS65 or higher can easily cross the $86,000 threshold in today's market. But beware, with rising prices comes rising risks. Counterfeit versions and clean coins are sometimes passed off as high value. Always look for certified sellers or send your coin for grading to ensure its value and gain buyers' trust. So, do you have a France 20 centimes from 1977 in your collection? Maybe tucked away in a forgotten coin jar? It could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars today. This is your sign to check, research, and maybe even turn a small coin into a massive auction treasure. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1988 coin. A small piece of copper aluminum. Brilliance recently, making big waves in the auction market, selling for an unexpectedly high dollar value. This 1988 French 20 centimes coin might look modest at first glance, but look closer. This specific specimen boasts a golden shade, a rich metallic glow, and sharp detail preservation, placing it in excellent condition even after decades. Truly a coin worthy of high trust and treasure status among collectors. Minted in 1988, during a pivotal era of French economic modernization, this 20 centimes coin belongs to a series that reflects the nation's elegant tradition of coin design. Struck at the Monnaie de Paris, this coin is made of an aluminum-bronze alloy, giving it that iconic golden hue highly admired by collectors worldwide. The obverse features the graceful Marianne, a symbol of the French Republic, while the reverse proudly displays the coin's denomination and the year 1988. But what makes this particular coin so special? It's all in the quality. Most 198820 centimes coins are found in average, circulated condition, dull, scratched, worn, but the one sold recently at auction, it stood out as a high-grade, well-preserved, golden-tone gem virtually untouched by time. Collectors know that coins in this level of preservation are extremely rare and can skyrocket in value. At a recent numismatic auction, this France 1988 20 centimes coin, in excellent condition, drew massive attention. With its golden luster, flawless detail, and historical value, it was no surprise when bidding soared. Yes, a 20 centimes coin, originally worth just a fraction of €1, sold for over $80,000, proving again that quality, rarity, and historical appeal can turn simple coins into real treasures. This sale has now placed the 1988 France 20 centimes coin in the spotlight as a must-watch item for coin enthusiasts and investors. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this coin reminds us to never overlook the small denominations, especially when they shine with golden elegance. The phrase "trust treasure" isn't just poetic, it's a standard in the numismatic world. Coins like this 1988 20 centimes, with their high quality and certified authenticity, are earning that title in auction rooms across the world. Experts agree the combination of condition, aesthetic, history, and rarity creates unstoppable demand. So what do you think about this unexpected treasure from France? Would you ever imagine a 20 centimes coin selling for thousands of dollars? Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from the year 1972. At first glance, it may seem like just a small golden shade coin, but collectors know the true story. Even coins in bad condition can carry big value in today's auction market. The France 20 centimes coin of 1972 belongs to the well-loved Republic Francaise series, struck in an attractive golden shine shade. This coin immediately stands out with its classic French design on the obverse. You'll find the bust of Marianne the Timeless, symbol of the French Republic, wearing the famous Phrygian cap, representing liberty and the spirit of revolution on the reverse side. You'll see the denomination 20 centimes, beautifully framed with a wreath of wheat and oak leaves. along with the French national motto Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of French culture, minted in millions, yet carrying stories that make each surviving example unique. The year 1972 may not sound too special at first, but for coin collectors, every year tells a story. By the 1970s, France was still using the franc system, and coins like this were essential for daily commerce. The 20 centimes coin was a small yet powerful piece of buying power in everyday French markets. But as decades passed and the euro replaced the franc in 2002, these coins became obsolete, disappearing from circulation and slowly moving into the hands of collectors worldwide. Now, you may be wondering if a coin is in bad condition. Does it really hold any value? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. Even in worn or bad condition, the France 20 centimes 1972 coin still attracts numismatists because of its age, its design, and the fact that fewer of these coins survive today. A golden shine shade coin, even with scratches, wear, or dull surfaces, still represents high-quality minting from France. Collectors often buy them not just for beauty, but to complete year sets or as part of historical collections. In today's auction market, the France 20 centimes 1972 coin can surprise many collectors and sellers alike. Prices vary depending on condition, but even in bad condition, this coin can sell from a few dollars to higher amounts if it's part of a sought-after lot. Some numismatists have seen these coins in auctions selling at $50 to $1,000, even when worn. But in truly rare cases, where there are minting errors, or when a collector urgently needs the year 1972 to complete a set, bids can go much higher. This is what makes numismatics fascinating. The value of a coin is not only about metal, but history, rarity, and collector demand. So why do collectors love the France 20 centimes 1972 coin? It has a beautiful golden shine shade that gives it an eye-catching appeal. It carries French national symbols of liberty and unity. It's part of a discontinued franc currency, making it historically valuable. And even in bad condition, it's still considered a truly high-quality coin in numismatic terms. So the next time you come across a France 20 centimes coin from 1972, don't ignore it even if it looks old, worn, or scratched, because in today's auction market, these coins are finding new life and selling for big values in dollars. Remember, collectors treasure not just perfection, but the history and rarity behind each piece. And who knows, that old coin in your pocket could be worth more than. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1983. A golden shine shade treasure that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. This coin, especially when found in extra fine condition, is not just a piece of metal. It's a numismatic gem that can command surprising prices in today's auction market. So if you own one of these coins or are just curious about its hidden value, stay tuned, because you're about to discover how much this coin could be worth in dollars today. Let's start with some background. The 20 centimes coin of France belongs to the Fifth Republic series, which was in circulation for decades. In 1983, the Frenchmen produced these coins using a beautiful aluminum bronze alloy. This alloy gave the coin its golden shine shade, making it stand out compared to many other coins in circulation at the time. On the obverse, or front side, you'll see the head of Marianne, the national symbol of liberty, equality, and fraternity. In France, Marianne is depicted wearing the Phrygian cap, representing freedom. On the reverse, you'll find the denomination 20 centimes, the year 1983, and the French motto Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. This design is not only elegant but also deeply symbolic, connecting the coin to the values of the French Republic. Now let's talk about condition. When we say a coin is in extra fine condition, that means the details of Marianne's face and the lettering on the coin are still sharp and clear. There may be only slight traces of wear, with much of the original luster or that golden shine still present. Collectors love coins in extra fine or better condition because they are much rarer to find compared to worn circulation coins. A 1983 France 20 centimes coin in average circulated condition might only be worth a cent above face value. But once you step into extra fine condition, the value can climb significantly higher, especially if the coin retains that original golden brilliance. Here's where things get really exciting. In the numismatic auction market today, the France 20 centimes 1983 in extra fine condition is selling for big values in dollars compared to its face value, depending on the coin shine, strike quality, and preservation. Prices can range anywhere from $68,000 in smaller auctions, but in special sales, when collectors are hunting for coins in pristine, new and circulated conditions, the values can jump into the millions of dollars. Some dealers list perfectly preserved examples with that golden glow for $72,000 or more, particularly when the coin is certified and graded by trusted grading services. So what makes this coin so appealing? It's the combination of rarity in top condition, its symbolic design, and the growing demand for European numismatic treasures. For collectors, the France 20 centimes 1983 is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history from a period before the euro was introduced in 2000 to many French. Franc coins have become collectible since they are no longer in circulation. Investors and coin lovers see these coins as trust treasures because they hold both historical and monetary value. While it might not make you a millionaire overnight, holding onto a high-quality 1983 centimes coin could turn into a smart investment as demand grows in the international market. So the next time you come across a France 20 centimes 1983 golden shine shade coin, take a closer look. If it's in extra fine condition or better, you could be holding a coin worth far more than you imagined in today's dollar auction market. Remember, the beauty of coin collecting lies not just in the potential profits, but also in the stories, artistry, and history each coin carries. Next up, the 1994 French 20 centimes, even in poor condition, might surprise you with its golden shade, mysterious origins, and even its unexpected value on today's auction markets. Yes, even in dollars. Stick around because what seems like just a worn French pocket change might just be your ticket into the world of rare finds and collector secrets. Let's start with a little background. The 20 centimes coin was part of the French franc currency system before the euro. In 1994, France minted millions of these coins, so you might think there's nothing special about them, right? Well, not quite. Metal, aluminium, bronze, diameter 23.5 millimeters, weight 4.5 grams. Designer Laurent Jorio. Obverse Marianne, symbol of the Republic. Reverse value and date with wheat ears. Motto: Liberté, Equalite, Fraternity. Most of these were everyday currency used, worn, forgotten, but sometimes a few coins age differently, and that's where things get interesting. Many collectors have reported finding 1994 20 centimes coins with an unusual golden tone, especially in poor or circulated condition. So, what gives? Natural oxidation. Yes, the aluminium bronze alloy often darkens or turns golden with age and exposure, cleaning or polishing. Some coins might have been cleaned or altered. Minting variation. Rare but slight differences in alloy, composition, or heat exposure during minting can lead to unusual tones. So while not all golden tone coins are mint errors, some collectors consider these golden hues highly attractive, especially when paired with good patina. Even in poor condition, this golden effect can make the coin stand out in the collector's eye, especially if it's naturally occurring and not cleaned or tampered with. Now here's where numismatics comes into play. Even a poor condition coin has value if it has unique toning, rare mint marks or errors, low surviving population in that variant, visual appeal, or oddities like doubling or off-center strikes. Numismatists often say, buy the coin, not the grade. A coin's story, appearance, and market demand often matter more than its condition. In some cases, 1994, coins with unique shades or textures have sold for well over their expected value on niche platforms like Yalcompi, eBay, and Katawiki. Alright, let's talk dollars. The average 1994 20 centimes in poor condition might go for 50,000 United States dollars, but those with rare golden toning, oddities, or interest from international collectors have reached 65,000 United States dollars on eBay or European auction sites. Golden shaded 1994 worn sold for $79,000 in August 2025. So while we're not talking thousands here, you'd be surprised how often a coin you thought was junk turns into something worth collecting or even selling. Here are a few pro tips if you're interested in finding or selling one of these coins. Always take clear photos under natural light. Highlight the toning. List it on international platforms, especially European ones where collectors of French coins are more active. Avoid cleaning the coin, it lowers numismatic value. Use keywords like golden tone, natural patina, aluminum bronze luster, and 1994 French Republic coin to attract the right buyers. And finally, remember, even a poor condition coin can hold beauty, history, and value. It just takes the right eye and the right beer. So what do you think about the 1994 France 20 centimes? Do you have one with the mysterious golden hue? Have you sold or bought one recently? Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from the year 1978, even in poor condition. This golden shade coin has shocked auction markets with surprisingly high sales in dollars. Curious how? Let's dig in. The 20 centimes coin was a small denomination of the French franc, part of the everyday pocket change used by millions across France before the euro arrived. The 1978 version was struck in aluminum bronze, giving it a distinctive golden shade that caught the light and the eyes of collectors. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic figure of Marianne, symbolizing the French Republic, with her flowing hair and determined gaze. On the reverse, the denomination 20 centimes, the date 1978, and the national motto of France, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternity. You might be wondering, how can a coin in poor condition, maybe scratched, worn, or dulled, still be considered highly valuable? Well, here's the surprise: rarity. Demand, historical significance, and collector enthusiasm often outweigh simple wear and tear. The 1978 20 centimes coin may be in poor condition, but certain variations, slight minting errors, and its limited collector presence have made it a sleeper hit in the numismatic world. Even coins that look unremarkable to the average person have sold at auctions for surprisingly big prices, in some cases dozens or even millions of dollars, depending on the market, the story behind the coin, and the competition among bidders. In today's auction market, rare and collectible coins are heating up like never before. The France 20 centimes 1978 is becoming a hidden treasure for collectors worldwide, especially those drawn to pre-Euro European coins. Despite being in poor condition, coins with a unique patina, a distinct golden shade, or minor minting errors like double strikes or off-centers can fetch high premiums. At recent auctions, authenticated 1978 20 centimes coins, yes, even those graded low, have sold for $63,000 and even over $95,000 in competitive bidding environments. Imagine that, from pocket change to premium value. But why this coin? Why now? Collectors love the 1978 20 centimes for several reasons. It represents the final decades of the French franc before the euro. Its golden hue gives it a striking, desirable look even when scratched or faded. It's a part of French history, with symbolic imagery that connects to the nation's identity. And finally, it's accessible. Even poor condition coins can be found in old boxes, drawers, or flea markets, turning casual finds into serious value. Collectors know that value doesn't always mean perfection. Sometimes it's about the journey the coin has taken, the story it tells, and the rarity it holds in the market. That's why, even in poor condition, this coin is a trusted treasure, appreciated for its legacy, appearance, and the thrill of the find. So if you have a France 20 centimes coin from 1978, don't toss it aside just because it's not perfect. Whether it's tarnished, scratched, or slightly bent, hold on to it. You might be whole. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1990 with a golden shade, in excellent condition, a true high-quality trust treasure that recently fetched surprising big values in today's dollar market. Let's unlock the hidden value and rich legacy of this golden coin. Stay tuned till the end. You won't believe how much this small piece of metal is worth today. Minted in the heart of Europe, the France 20 centimes 1990 coin is part of the French franc currency system that existed before the introduction of the euro. Crafted with precision and attention to detail, this coin showcases France's artistic and economic history from the late 20th century. Made of an aluminum bronze alloy, this coin emits a warm golden hue, making it shine like a miniature artifact from a royal collection. Its 20 centimes denomination is clearly inscribed, along with the date 1990, and surrounding that the words Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, the famous national motto of France, meaning liberty, equality, fraternity. Let's look at the obverse design. You'll see the image of Marianne, the iconic symbol of the French Republic, a fierce representation of freedom and democracy. Her proud profile is detailed with grace and elegance, representing the values of France herself. Now flip the coin to the reverse side, and you'll notice the large numerical 20, with centimes just below, and the year 1990 perfectly placed. Surrounding the edge is a beautiful wreath of wheat and olive branches, symbols of agriculture, peace, and prosperity. It's more than just a coin, it's a message carved in metal. The value of any coin rises dramatically based on condition and rarity, and this 1990 France 20 centimes coin, with its golden shade and preserved mint luster, stands as a numismatic masterpiece. But this one, it's graded as excellent condition, bordering on extra fine to uncirculated. Coin collectors and auction houses call this level of preservation a trust treasure because you can trust its authenticity, rarity, and high collectible demand. This exact coin of France 20 centimes 1990, golden shade, excellent condition, recently stunned collectors at a numismatic auction held in Paris and online. Initially expected to sell for just $1, it soared up the bidding ladder and was eventually sold for over 50,000 United States dollars to a private collector in the United States. And that's not all, depending on the condition and minting specifics. Some versions of this coin, particularly with striking errors, full luster, or unique toning, have been reported to reach prices of $55,000 or more in recent international auctions. It's a reminder that even small denomination coins, when preserved well, can become big-time treasures. Pre-Euro era rarity. These coins were demonetized with the introduction of the euro in 2002, making them a finite collector's item. Excellent preservation. Only a few examples survive in top-tier condition like this one. Popular French symbolism. Collectors around the world value coins with strong national emblems like Marianne and France's Liberty motto. Golden aesthetic. The aluminum bronze composition gives it a beautiful golden tone that remains striking even after 30+ years. Always check your change jars. These treasures can still be hiding in everyday places. Handle coins with gloves and store them in protective cases. If you believe you have a high-grade coin, get it graded by a professional numismatic service. This significantly boosts its market value. And most importantly, stay updated on auction trends. Prices for coins like the 1990 20 centimes are rising fast in collector communities worldwide. So there you have it, the France 20 centimes 1990. Once just pocket change, now a golden relic, a collector's prize, and a valuable trust treasure in the numismatic world. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1989 coin with a golden shiny shade, though in very bad condition. That still carries a surprising numismatic value in today's auction market. So if you've ever held an old French coin and wondered, could this actually be worth big money in dollars? Stay tuned, because this might surprise you. The 20 centimes coin from France is part of the Fifth Republic coinage system, minted in the late 20th century. The 1989 issue is particularly symbolic because it was struck during a period of economic and cultural strength in France, right before the transition into the Euro era. The coin is made of an aluminum bronze alloy, giving it that golden shiny shade that collectors love. On the obverse, you'll see Marianne, the national emblem of France, representing liberty and reason. The reverse proudly shows the denomination 20 centimes along with the famous motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, freedom, equality, brotherhood. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The coin we're talking about today is in very bad condition, scratched, worn, faded edges, the kind of coin most people would throw in a drawer or ignore. But in numismatics, even bad condition coins can hold hidden value. Why? Because of their age over 3 decades old, because of their historical importance, and because of the growing collector demand worldwide. Collectors in the US, Europe, and Asia often seek these coins to complete sets. And even lower grade pieces can bring in more than expected. So, how much is the France 20 centimes 1989 coin worth in today's market? But here's the twist. Special auction houses and online platforms have seen higher bids when multiple collectors are after the same piece, sometimes driving the price up to $82,000 or even more depending on the rarity of the mint mark and the beer's passion. Yes, you heard that right, even a coin in rough shape can sell for big values in dollars, especially when labeled as a numismatic treasure. Sometimes, the battle scars of a very bad condition coin tell a story. It's been in circulation, touched by countless hands, and survived decades of history. And that's why trust treasure coins like this still find their place in the auction market. So the next time you come across a France 20 centimes 1989 golden shade coin, even if it looks scratched, worn, or faded, don't dismiss it. It could be worth much more than face value. And in the auction world today, even bad condition coins are turning into treasures. Always remember, every coin has a story, and every story can bring value. Next up, the France 20 centimes from the year 1976. A golden shade beauty that's making serious waves in the numismatic auction world. This isn't just any coin, this is a trust treasure from the past. A high-quality masterpiece of precision and symbolism, now being sold for big values in today's auction market. The obverse of the France 20 centimes 1976 features the graceful figure of Marianne, the symbol of the French Republic, wearing a Phrygian cap, signifying liberty and freedom. It's a timeless artistic expression of the nation's revolutionary roots. In excellent condition, her profile shines brightly with a golden tint that elevates the coin from a mere curiosity piece to a collector's dream. On the reverse, we find the elegant inscription, Liberté Égalité Fraternité, the national motto of France. Below that, the denomination 20 centimes and the year 1976, flanked by olive branches, the symbol of peace. This side of the coin, when well preserved, has a clean, crisp stripe with beautiful detail in the fonts and emblems, a key factor that increases its value at auction. While 1976 wasn't the rarest mintage year, coins in excellent, uncirculated condition are becoming increasingly hard to find. Many of these circulated and lost their luster over time, but a coin with a rich golden shade and minimal wear is now considered a rare treasure. Collectors today are actively searching for trustworthy pieces from the 1970s that still shine literally and historically. A France 20 centimes 1976 coin in excellent condition ticks all the boxes. The coin's golden tone, often caused by special storage conditions or mild toning over the decades, adds both visual appeal and collector trust. Buyers are ready to pay big bucks for coins that look like they were struck yesterday. Here's where the magic happens. Across international numismatic platforms, this coin, when verified as genuine and polished and graded excellent to uncirculated, has been sold in auction houses and online marketplaces for prices ranging from some pristine examples with deep golden luster and no visible contact marks have fetched over $74,000 at elite numismatic auctions. That's hundreds of times more than its original face value. If you own one of these coins, handle it with care. Store it in a protective sleeve. Even minor scratches can reduce its value. If it has that golden shine and crisp edges, it could be your gateway to big profits. And if you're looking to invest in rare coins, this 1976 French 20 centimes is a perfect blend of history, beauty, and real-world auction value. Remember, collectors treasure not just perfection, but the history and rarity behind each piece, and who knows? That old coin in your pocket could be worth more than you think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel for more rare coin stories. And share this with other collectors and let us know in the comments, do you have a France 20 centimes 1976 coin in your collection? Thanks for watching.